What can we get started for you?
Hi, can I get a peanut paradise with whey, please? I kind of just want to do like a little update. I've had a tough year. My mental health has been trash. And part of it, ironically, I feel like is because I started therapy. Therapy is amazing. My therapist is my best friend. I'm like the most obnoxious person in the world because I'm just like, therapy, I love therapy. Everyone should be in therapy. That's all I talk about. I'm like, my therapist said. Like, if anyone knows me, that's like my thing right now. And I recognize that that's annoying. But I love it. I love that that's my thing now. Because for so long it wasn't. And for so long it was just like really toxic positivity. And I'm very content with being more realistic. So I've realized a lot about myself. I went through a really bad depression last summer, and then I thought the depression would pass, and the depression did pass, but how I felt afterwards never did. I'm not that positive person anymore, and that was really hard to like kind of get past, because to me that was just who I was. I was like this happy, positive person, and that was me. And it's not me, but there's also a lot more to me that I don't share because it's maybe like not perfect. Let me give you a little update on where my life is right now. I'm in my last week of fall semester, so I have one more semester after this. This past semester was horrible. My uncle took his own life in October, and I have not been the same since. It is something that I've never had to really learn how to grieve like this before. And it has been a hard lesson for me and my whole family. So I haven't done well. Like, Dean's List gone. I just don't care about my GPA anymore. None of that stuff matters, you know? Life matters. Family, friends matter. So that's been tough for me. I am honestly close to failing 2 of my classes unless I can turn in all the assignments that I've missed over the past 2 months by tonight at midnight. It's not gonna happen. So, but my mom, as a Christmas gift, got the whole family tickets to go to the Nutcracker, which is so fun and so nice. The worst timing ever. So, I am going to the Nutcracker, stressed out of my mind. It's the last place I want to be. But if I can compartmentalize all of the stress that I have with school and the knowledge that I'm probably going to fail 2 of my classes, hopefully I can enjoy some time with my family. And I'll film when I can for you.
Should we take a picture of us in the mirror? Yeah. Will that work?
Here's the thing. I kind of wanted to film a day of my finals week just to have, because I'm only gonna have one more finals week after this one for undergrad, and I'm not sad about it, but like it's a little sad. I've been doing school for so long. So this is literally like, ugh, my cat's trying to eat my SD card. This is my new cat. He's not that new. He's like he's been with us for a couple of months. He's being a little menace. He loves the office because he loves to knock everything off every surface and climb under the couch. He is like the light of my life though. He helps my mental health. He just like, just living with a small creature like this improves life so much. Hi. We're little buddies, right? Tell them we're little buddies. Tell them that you like me. Here's the issue. Usually for finals week, every other school, this school, like everywhere I've ever gone to, you have finals week, and it's like maybe you don't have a final on Friday, but Thursday's like the last day. And so I don't have a lot of finals anymore. I have papers. And always you have until Thursday to finish your papers, or at least like some classes would make them due on Tuesday, but most of the time you'd have until Thursday. But now, like, I have 5 classes this semester, and every single one of them had a major project due on Sunday and then a paper due on Tuesday. And like, there's just not enough hours in the day. I was like planning things out. Like, I honestly did really well this semester because I really perfected like doing the bare minimum and doing well, which I haven't been able to figure out that balance in the past. But I really was proud of myself. But then everything happened with my uncle, and I like fell so behind in a couple of my classes, specifically 2. My Russian Revolutions class, I hate it. I absolutely have hated it. I thought it was going to be interesting because the professor like made it, she was like, oh, we're going to talk about like Russia and Ukraine this semester with everything going on. And I'm like, that's awesome. I don't know anything about that other than like what I see in the news. Like, would love this. The class, she created the class, like this was the first semester that she taught it, and it just like wasn't fully formed. It wasn't good. It was all over the place. There was like no structure to it. I can tell you random facts about Russia and Ukraine. I could not tell you like a chronological history of either of those countries. And I just kept getting overwhelmed because I didn't understand the subject material. That she was like really flexible with like turning in assignments and stuff like that, especially for me, which was so nice. And I just would get so overwhelmed, and I'm like, I don't know enough to write a comparison paper about this. So then it's the end of the semester before I know it, and I have 3 papers that I need to have in on Sunday if I want to get credit for it. So I did do it, and I got like 100% on all of it, and I like, I'm like, does she just know that like that wasn't a good class and she's giving everyone a high grade? Because I know for a fact I do not understand anything that we learned. So luckily that class is like almost done. I do have the like final project, and it's due tonight, and it's what I'm going to be working on today. Then that class is done, and the fact that I'm passing that class, like right now I have like a B+, and that is shocking. I thought I was going to fail that class. Then the other class that was really throwing me off this semester was a contemporary art class, which was like such a fun class. I enjoyed it so much. But when everything happened in October with my uncle, I just stopped doing it. Because I was already taking 4 other classes, 3 of which meet in person, and like having the pressure of having to go see a professor every day, like I would prioritize those classes over this one that like, and I did like try to communicate with her like right off the bat and like tell her what was going on, and she never responded to me, and that just kind of like made me really nervous because I was already like behind at that point, and like my anxiety just got bad, and I was like, I just like avoided everything with that class, which was really not good. Anyways, I finally heard back from her like a week ago, and she was like, hey, if you want to turn in like any of your missed assignments, I'll give you full credit, but you just have to turn them in by Sunday. So, oh my god, I've been like doing a semester's worth of work the past few days to try to pass this class because I think I had a 27% in it when I checked 2 weeks ago, and I was just like, oh my god, I can't do this. And I turned in all my assignments. I had a 66, which isn't passing. And then I turned in 2 more assignments. So I'm hoping that like it'll get me above a 70, and then I just won't have to take that class again, and I can graduate on time, and like I won't have to take 5 classes next semester. So that class is done. No matter what happens, it's done. So that's a relief. But that class took up all the time that I had set aside for the finals of my other classes. So I have like an 8-page paper that was due at 11 this morning that I emailed my professor last night and was like, hey, I'm struggling. Luckily though, she gave me an extension till Wednesday, but I thought I would be done. Like, this was supposed to be my last day of finals, and it's not because I got that extension. But I don't really know what would happen if I didn't get that extension, because I was up until 4 last night and I got halfway done, and I hadn't slept in 2 days. So I probably would have been clinically insane at this point if I had gotten that in on time. Let's go grab some food and start studying. Okay, I just am leaving Tuscan now. I'm like so happy. I'll tell you why in a second. I went to Tuscan Cafe, which is like my favorite little coffee shop near me, like it always has. I used to go in high school when I lived at home. Anyways, I'm usually like so productive when I go. I feel like it's like the decibels of sound. I was like reading, it's like if it's like 40 decibels, it's like the perfect tone for you to study. And it's like not too quiet, not too loud. Like I'm not able to like listen into other people's conversations. That's what I'm bad at. Because at the other coffee shop I go to, Red Dot, all I do is listen to people's conversations there. And I don't get anything done because I'm just nosy. So I was really productive and I am so excited about my project that I'm doing for tonight. I was just like so not excited, I guess, for my Russian project earlier today because like I just hate it. I hate that class. I hate Russian history. It's so dumb. I don't know. I think maybe I just had like a bad experience. But I was just like, oh, I haven't even come up with an idea yet. What am I gonna write about? I have to like come up with something interesting to present on for 15 minutes. But then I was like, what if I came up with this genius idea? Like this is like one of my best ideas like ever that I've ever like researched about. I'm so excited. It is, I almost drove off the road. That was a drum roll if you couldn't tell. It is how, I'm like, what is it? It's how Ukraine has protested war throughout history through art. And I like planned it all out when I was in there today. I came up with that idea, one, that kind of took a little bit. But then I came up with, like I did a lot of research. I came up with a little like PowerPoint presentation. I have all of like my sources listed and like when I'm going to talk about them. So now I just need to like read the sources and like make little notes in the PowerPoint and then like record myself talking. But like I love recording myself talking, so that's not an issue for me. And especially if I'm like really passionate or I find the subject like really interesting, like talking for 15 minutes is not going to be a problem tonight. Anyways, I'm so excited about this project topic. I like found all this really interesting information about like the importance of Ukrainian folklore and how like Russia is currently trying to like Putin passed a thing to make it like legal for people to go in Ukraine and like destroy like cultural spots and like art because it goes against like their country. So there's like so much political stuff tied with it too. There's like this one artist who's like basically like a martyr because the museum where her collection was at was like bombed and she was like one of the main like folk artists of Ukraine, and that was like a huge deal. I'm gonna talk about like Ukrainian identity through art, and then also I get to talk about like current stuff and like current art. So like how are Ukrainians who are like dealing with the war over there putting out art, because everything's like really censored and obviously everything's like a mess. But a lot of people have gone to like digital art and like taking photos and like posting it on social media and letting their art like be seen that way. There's these like underground societies of artists that are like creating art about the Ukrainian experience under Russia. It's so interesting. I'm also going to talk about how artists from all around the world are responding to the Ukraine-Russia situation, how everyone, like the different artists that are supporting Ukraine and like how they're portraying Ukraine in their art. Like I'm going to talk about how Banksy's over there. Anyways, yeah, I'm so excited because I think that that is fascinating. I don't necessarily think that like the Russian political history is that interesting like everyone else seems to. I think I'm missing something. But I think that Ukrainian war protests through art over time is extremely interesting, and already I've probably been talking, I've been talking for 6 minutes about this, so like I think incorporating some sources into what I'm saying, I'm easily gonna hit 15 minutes. Anyways, like look at me, it's finals week. I'm so excited about this project. It gives me the will to live again. Like this is why I'm like, I hate school, but I love school. It's 5 o'clock, which means Brandon's coming home from work. See if I can convince him to order food for me just one more night. Because it's finals week, he's been such a doll. He's been ordering me food like every single night because he doesn't like to cook. And so he's just been like, what do you want? And then DoorDashes it immediately. He's literally love him. And he's also just been so good about like cleaning up. Like he just like takes care of me in my space now, which is like so nice. I like being taken care of. We've got a long night ahead of us because I just did the planning stages of that assignment, and so I need to do like all the research, and then I need to record it, and then I have a whole other paper that's like technically due at midnight, but like not really. Like he won't check it until 6 probably in the morning, so then I'm gonna be up like writing that paper, but at least that paper is only like 750 words, so that's good. This is the best part of my day, when I come home and get to see Gizmo. He's so cute when he greets me. Gizmo baby, where are you? Oh, hi! Hi, little man. Oh, you're so cute. What have you been up to? Yeah. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Hi. Hi. Oh, I love you. Yeah. That's cute. It's the next day. I did finish my Russian assignment, which was great and honestly was a lot of work. The breadth of that research project, it was huge. And the fact that I finished that in one day is impressive. Anyways, I wanted to come on here and share what my Russian professor said about my project, and you know how excited I was about it. Like, I was so proud of the idea and everything. First off, she gave me 100%, which that's awesome. And she leaves this comment. She goes, Madeline, love your topic. She said love twice. I'm impressed by how much research you have done in one day. You framed and contextualized your presentation really well. Thank you, because I was worried about that. And by the way, you pronounced all the names really well. Great work, because they were all like Polish and Ukrainian and Russian names. So yeah, yay to that. It gives me like a little bit of motivation to keep going. Not much so. I'm so tired of working. I've been going on like a week of these like all-nighters, just working, like not leaving my house. I want to tell you about this reoccurring nightmare that I keep having this week. And I've had it before, like when I've had other major projects due. And I really just think it's kind of funny and kind of niche. I feel like not many people would ever feel this way. Like I've had like reoccurring like stress nightmares, like anxiety nightmares before when I used to serve. I feel like I'm getting something similar with my history major when I have these papers that I'm writing, or a lot, for example, last night in that presentation where I had 20 sources that I then had to cite, and like everything I said had to be like, I have to look up the source and the page and all that. I woke up this morning and I literally like had this moment of panic where I was like, oh my god, I forgot to cite my dream that I just had. Like, I don't even know what the dream was about, but I like woke up and was like, oh, I didn't cite the source. That's really funny to me. Like, what? I don't know if literally anyone on this world can relate to that, but I have like source citing anxiety nightmares now, which is really funny. We did it. Finals are over. I'm like happy, I'm relieved that I'm done with school, but just like getting back into my normal life so quickly is like really stressing me out. I originally planned to hang out with my Nana and Papa to do like a little wholesome like holiday crafting like day with them, because I haven't seen them in a really long time. And that was gonna be great when I didn't like need an extension on my paper, and I was gonna have like a full day to myself to like get on top of everything and return my books and go grocery shopping and clean, but like that didn't happen. So now it's like I literally went to bed at 6 a.m. last night and woke up at noon today, and I need to go return my books before the bookstore closes, and then I need to go to my Nana and Papa's, do a little craft thing. And Brandon's like, we don't have any groceries, and I'm like, cool. Don't know when that's happening. So I'm just like kind of overwhelmed and stressed. Also too, being in a friend group where you're not at the same place as everyone else in it is very frustrating sometimes. Don't get me wrong, like all of my friends from college are like They support me so much in school. Like, they're my biggest support team. I love them so much. I like just can't participate in the amount of things that everyone else can, and I can't afford the amount of things that everyone else can. Like, I just checked my bank account. I have $0. I should make sure I have cash on me. So yeah, now I'm still waiting the Starbucks drive-thru, and I've gotten to the point where I can't like veer off, but I need coffee. I'm running on like 5 hours of sleep. No, I'm running on about 3 hours of sleep. And that's like 3 hours of sleep for like almost a week now. Yeah, so I'm doing great. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for next year when I don't have school and I get to actually enjoy the Christmas season. I am a Christmas hoe. I love Christmas so much. And I feel like I can't enjoy it because I'm so stressed out and behind by the time that I finish finals that like it's gone, and I've just been mad. Let me tell you about my craft day that I'm doing with my Nana Banana. She is a crafting queen. She taught me everything I know. I saw this idea on TikTok of like candle painting, so I bought like beeswax candles, and I have acrylic paints and just like cute little like hearts and stuff. I don't know, I thought it'd be like a good little gift. And I love painting, and I just like don't do it that much, so that's kind of fun for me. So I want to do that. And then also she has a dehydrator. She dehydrated a bunch of oranges and cranberries, and we're gonna make like garlands and ornaments out of it. So yeah, it should be like a fun little festive day. I just need to like get there because I know they're just like sitting there waiting for me, and I feel so bad. But I literally texted at 6 a.m. this morning. I was like, hey, so I'm going to bed now. I won't be over until I've slept. So they understand. They're like super understanding, but I just feel bad because that's like the one thing I do want to do. So I'm officially done with school and on to little festive holiday Christmas things. And one of the things that I've been romanticizing doing when I finished school was to build this Godiva chocolate house, not gingerbread house, all by myself. I like this one because it's classy. They only give you white frosting, none of the other colored stuff. And basically they give you lots of gold pearls and little like holly candies. And then you get 2 like Godiva chocolate hearts, whatever. Oh! Get out of there, kitten. The continuation of our Christmas day, I will be decorating the tree tonight, and I'm currently wrapping all the presents now. I want to show you guys some ornaments that I got from my mom that are really cool. Apparently, my mom and dad used to collect antique Christmas decorations, which is probably why I love antiques so much. Well, they collected antiques, period. And all of my favorite Christmas decorations are antiques, so that makes sense. That tracks. But she gave me a ton of their old antique ornaments that they thrifted, like, before I was born. And there are some in here that are so cool. This is the oldest one, and it's from, like, the teens. Isn't that so cool? And another cool one. Have these iconic grapes. Love that. We have a lot of like old bells. I don't know, I just love these. I feel like I absolutely would love to cover like my whole tree in like little historic antique ornaments. That would be so cool. And then I also got this big one. So yeah, I'm excited about these. I'm gonna put them on my tree and start my own little collection. She also gave me some of my old ornaments from when I was little and like old Christmas things. This is my Christmas Pooh Bear that I remember like silking his little scarf. And I feel like I sucked on his nose for sure. And I used to have these little Pooh Bears that covered like all the lights. I was really into Pooh Bear when I was little. Now I'm going to do a little wrapping. I'm watching just like cheesy Netflix Christmas, like, I think I'm watching, what is this? Love Hard. So far, it's a solid like 2 out of 10. But that's exactly why I put it on. I'm gonna try to wrap all of the presents and then get started on the tree. So hopefully we can be all prepared for Christmas by tonight.
All mine. I thought to myself, it's too good to be true. No, it's true. He has a lot more chisel than this. Oh, but it wasn't just
Excuse me.
photos that ensnared me. Passion about life, loves all things outdoors.
Oh, hey, you mentioned the store. My father started 6 years ago. I run it now myself as one sane.
Honey, Natalie is your brother's girlfriend.
Well, that.
It's Christmas Eve night and I'm sitting at Brandon's present that I got him. When I was little, my favorite thing in the world was coming down and seeing our main presents like set up basically, or like our dolls. Usually it was American Girl doll things and our dolls would be like interacting with them or something. So I thought it'd be fun to do the same thing for Brandon's gift. I got him this light box for his figures and I'm gonna set up his new favorite Spider-Man figure, and all of his other Spider-Man figures are gonna be taking his picture, and I feel like it's gonna be so funny and cute. It'll look better when this is lit up, but this is the scene. And this will be on too. So the screen will be on. Kinda good. I'm so proud of myself for coming up with this idea. This is so funny to me. Anyways, time to go to bed and tomorrow's Christmas. Gizmo, what about this? What about this, Giz? That's fun. What is that in there? Yeah, what is that? His whole head in. You like it? Can we open it up? There's a couple things. Yeah, that one's for you. What's in there? Oh, snacks for you.
And a monkey.
You love it? Licking it already? Merry Christmas! Today is the day. It's actually pretty late at night. We went to all of our Christmas stops and now we're home kind of unpacking and organizing, and it's basically now Christmas morning for Giz because our extended family loves him just as much as we do. So many new feather toys. His favorite thing in the world is a feather. I thought I would show you what I got for Christmas because I got a lot of really good stuff. Like, I don't know, presents just were not on like the forefront of my mind. I think I was just like stressed about other stuff, and it was a pleasant little surprise. Everyone really did really well for me. First of all, like, my favorite thing that I got is this Aritzia sweater. I love it, and I love Aritzia, and I just like add it to my collection, and hopefully my entire closet will be Aritzia items one day. I got these Beats headphones. I've been wanting them for a while. My sister has them and raves about them. And I got like the little mini ones. What are they called? They're the Beats Solo 3. And I love them. My sister got me these Doc Marten shoes. And a secret is that I actually thrifted these myself a couple weeks ago. And asked my mom if someone could give these to me for Christmas. And my sister did. Of course, they're really cute. But also they were such like a satisfying thrift find. I think they were like $30 if I remember correctly. It might have been even less. I also got the Chanel purse, except my family is not rich like that, so it's not real. My mom, her boyfriend actually got it for her, and it's a really good fake. It's actually from Europe, and my mom's like, I don't think I can do fake. And I'm like, I certainly can, because I could in no way ever at any point in my life convince myself that I should spend that kind of money on a purse because I'm so rough on certain things, like shoes, purses, and sunglasses. Those 3 things are like disposable to me, and those are like the top 3 luxury items. So I'm like, that makes no sense. So she ended up like giving that to me because she doesn't use it, and I'm thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled. Brandon got me this dress. It's from White Fox. You look at how small it is. I haven't tried it on yet, but it's a 1 size. It's super stretchy, and it's like longer, black, sleeveless, but it has these like cutouts on the side. Let's see if I can do it. So when you stretch it, it's see-through, and that's all the way down the side. I don't have a lot of clothes like that. I'm trying to explore that a little bit more. I got this beanie. Brandon's cousin, Bella, makes these little handmade beanies, like she crochets them, and we've been telling her to make an Etsy store, and I don't know if she has yet, but a beanie. I feel like I look weird in hats because my head is so small. My mama got me this little sweatshirt. It was just kind of a fun little thing because I have a beetle and I love her, even though she sucks on days like today when it was a blizzard. But Brandon had to drive me around like a chauffeur, but that's kind of cute. My mom also got me this gorgeous watch. I'm in love with it. Like, it's like the most beautiful piece of jewelry I've ever seen. So from Brandon's family, they got me this giant Vera Bradley duffel bag. I also got like an Aritzia gift card. Barrio is a Mexican restaurant that Brand and I are obsessed with. They have the best avocado tacos ever. So we got like a substantial gift card to Barrio's, and I'm thrilled. A bunch of other little gift cards. Got an Ulta gift card from my grandparents. My Nana knows me so well. She gave me money for Salvation Army. She was like, they don't have gift cards. I'm like, yeah, it's Salvation Army. They don't have gift cards. We have fun little events like from Brandon's family that they're like, this gift voucher includes like, and they really want us to go to the selfie museum. They got us like money to go to the selfie museum last year. We never went. They gave out like as full-grown adults going to the selfie museum like makes me cringe. I don't know. We might be seeing if we can like get an exchange of this one. We also got HelloFresh for a month. And we get like 2 recipes a week. Brandon's family really likes their recipes that they've gotten when they did like Blue Apron and stuff, and then they just quit it and they just use the recipes. And they've given us some recipes that I make weekly, so like not a bad idea. And then just like a whole bunch of random stuff. This is kind of funny. They like didn't get their Christmas card out in time, Brandon's family, and so that's his little fam. So they included it like in our gift to show us. But look at this picture of Gizmo they put on there. Why is Gizmo on their Christmas card? I don't know, but this is the family's cat. Also, it's this amazing picture of Gizmo in a homemade sweater made out of a sock that ended up looking like he was wearing a crop tank top. So, love that. But there's me. It's like Brandon and I and Disney with everyone this year. We got a bunch of just like random little trinkets from his family, from Brandon's family. Abominable ice makers. We have Stranger Things kitchen sponges. My sister got me pepper spray because we've had a couple of run-ins, like weird run-ins at the mall lately that like could have been human trafficking, and now she's like paranoid that one of us is gonna be human trafficked when we go shopping. So she got all of us pepper sprays to defend ourselves with. Another thing that Brandon got me, which is so cool, is this embosser for my books, like that I've collected over the years. And it says, from the library of Madeline Blomberg. Has my name. And I get to put it on like the first page of every book that I own. And it's like a part of my library. It's so cool. I'm so excited about it. The rest of the stuff in here is just like random little things like nail polish, soaps. We got Christmas band-aids. And then the rest of this like duffel bag is full of just like random treats. Like these are from my mom. She always gets us walkers. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. I'll show you what I got Gizmo I got him this little jacket from Target. He hates it, but I have a matching one, so he has to love it. Everyone spoiled Giz. Everyone brought Gizmo presents, and it was really cute because we got to come home after everything and then like kind of have a little Christmas with him where he like opened everything. It was really cute. That like concludes the week, the Christmas week. I'm so excited to just relax. To be honest, it's been really relaxing since school ended. That was like such a huge feat. The fact that I passed those classes this semester after the semester that I had, like I really didn't think I was gonna do it for a second. So I'm like extremely relieved to have like a happy celebratory end to the semester, and I feel better about going into the next one knowing that I don't have to retake any classes and that I literally only have 4 more classes until I can graduate. That is like makes me feel so good. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, do whatever you want, and I'll see you next time.